Hello everybody, welcome back to the Enigma SMP server. Guys, there's been a lot of stuff happening around spawn. In case you haven't noticed, there's a giant pirate ship behind me, which was not here last time. Well, I mean, part of it was here, but the entire thing is now built. And check this thing out. Like, this is absolutely insane. Let's fly out a little bit so that we can get a better view of it. This thing is nuts. Built by Sergeant Ambrosia himself, and he's just released a short on it as well. So I definitely suggest that everyone check that out when you get a chance, because it is an amazing build, and he deserves a lot of credit for that. But that's not the only thing that's been going on around spawn here. Lilith has finished her tavern as well. Let's get in view. There we go. We're going to try not to slam into the side of it as well. And we've got some new farms as well. So we got a sugarcane farm over here. I think that's about it, actually. Emmy finished her supermarket over here as well. So this is where we're going to have all the farmer villages and stuff where you can buy food. Because each of the villager types are not just going to be housed in a trading hall like this. Because, let's be honest, that's kind of boring. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that every villager has their own individual place to be. So all the farmers and stuff are going to be behind us there in the market. We're going to have a library area for the librarians. We're going to have an alchemy shop for the clerics, and so on and so forth. But we're going to be leaving spawn behind for today because we have different plans. As I mentioned before, we are breaking off into factions. We're going to be working with Mythically Emmy, Lilith, and Wandel. And this is the area that we picked out over here. And we've actually already started work on the main base, I guess you could say. And let me explain to you what we're going to be building this season. So, we've taken a little bit of inspiration from a Ghibli movie, Castle in the Sky, if you guys have ever seen it. I'll be honest, I haven't, and neither is Wandel, but both Lilith and Emmy have seen it, and they said that they loved it. So, I guess I'll have to check it out at some point. But we're going to be building the mining town from that movie. And as you can see from the picture that I hopefully remembered to just show on the screen, it is a giant city that is latched onto the side of a ravine. So we've started to dig out a ravine here. It's going to go all the way to the ocean over there. And then we're going to have it go pretty far inland over this way. So we're going to also have the mountain come up a little bit from here. So we're going to go up to, what level are we at now? 77, maybe up to level 100, and we're going to have the cavern widen as it gets higher. That way we can kind of tier the village. But as you can see, this is no small task, because this is the narrowest the ravine is going to be, and then it's going to get wider as we go up, because we have to have room to build the buildings on the side of the ravine. So it's going to be a little while before we can get started on that. We're probably going to just keep grinding away at this off camera until we have it all hollowed out. Might do a live stream or two as well, just so I can chat with you guys and catch up, see what's new. But for this episode, we're not going to be working on the community build over here at all. Instead, today we're going to be working on a starter base, and we've marked the location over here with this random pillar. So, what we're going to be building here is a little stable, and I do have a reason for choosing a stable. So, who remembers last season, me challenging myself to the Iron Man challenge, which, by the way, I'm still doing, because why not? Well, we're going to add a little bit more complexity to that challenge this season. So, we're going to be trying not to use our elytra too much. So, let me just clarify what I mean by that. We are going to be using our elytra. We're still going to be using it for stuff like end raiding, or if I need to get somewhere really fast, or let's be honest, if I'm just feeling lazy that day, I'm going to use my elytra. But we're going to be relying a lot on alternate modes of transportation this season. So we're going to be using a lot of ender pearls, speed potions, boats, and the one that I'm most excited for, horses. Server backup. Awesome. Well, at least we know that's working. But yeah, that's why I'm going with a stable. I'm going to be breeding up horses. I want to try and get the best horse I possibly can. And we're going to be linking up our faction area, which is right there over the mountain, to spawn and everything, as well as any other farms that we may have throughout the world. So we'll connect it up to the end, we'll connect it up to the other factions, and we'll be able to get everywhere using our horse. So we're going to have a lot of infrastructure this season. And although we're making a starter base over here, we are still building close by to everyone. Lilith is right there. Emmy's going to be building up on that mountain there. Wanda will probably be in this area somewhere, or maybe he'll choose to bunk with one of us. Who knows? But for now, we're going to get started on building our stable. So let's get into time-lapse. After I was finished with the shell, I moved on to the interior, and of course I couldn't do that in peace. We got a little bit of company from our good friends Teak and Emmy. Oh my god. You're a wizard king. Ah! You guys seeing this? Why did I choose to come here again? Get out of my cabinets!
Where are you aiming? I'm on my way.
What? No, not through the floor. Ow. They're everywhere.
My side of the house and your side of the house.
Help me.
Okay, cool. Glad that we got this established. No, you need a hole for food. Here's a bloom. Don't tell King.
Get off my lawn.
With the shovel.
Knock, knock. Knock, knock.
I see you.
Knock, knock.
Didn't even close the door. Nope, Teak, use the... You didn't even close the door. Nope.
Nor the window.
It's not a door.
Dude! That's not how windows open.
See,
I suppose there's one good thing about it.
No.
Good
thing it's raining.
Yeah, it's raining. Get out. Get out. In. Get in. Get in. Get in.
Well, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Anyways, let's get back to business. Well, guys, we finally have a place to live. Here is our stable house. So, I decided to go with mushroom stem blocks as the main building block for this house, and that was an absolute pain to collect because, well, you know how many mushrooms I had to chop down to get all these blocks? Anyways, Out back here, we've got a stable. This is where we're going to be keeping all our horses. So, oh, nope, cow, stay in. Yeah, that's right, you stay in here. Right now we just have one horse. This is Lilith's, and he likes to bounce around, I guess. I don't know if he's trying to escape through the trapdoor or what he's doing, but he pretty much just stands here and hops all day. And we're going to... Hello? Okay. Was she taking a bath? I think she was taking a bath in the water reservoir here. Okay, well, ignoring the random Emmy in the background, we have lots of food for our horses when we start breeding them, because, like I said before, that's going to be our primary mode of transportation this season, is our horses. So we're actually going to be doing that this episode as well, trying to get ourselves a good horse. But for now, let's take a look at the interior, because I have also done that. So, first off, we have our kitchen, and someone's come and flipped all my item frames. Amazing. Wonder who that was. Emmy, Wandle, Teak, y'all suck. Then on the other side here, we have an upside-down apple, apparently, and an upside-down baked potato. And, yeah, this is just kind of the sink and storage area, or at least that's what it's supposed to be. And this is my idea for a cupboard as well. It's kind of hard to make kitchens in Minecraft, but I think I made it work all right, especially considering the area I have ended up... It seems that I have a hobo problem already. Someone's squatting outside my window watching my TV. Interesting. And rearranging my flowers. Okay. Moving on. This is the living room. I've got 2 beds for the couch. That way I can have people sleep on my couch if they want to. Or if I just want to run in and quickly crash, I don't have to go upstairs to the bedroom. But, speaking of the bedroom, that is up this way. And I use this little corner here for the bedroom. Nice and cozy. Nothing special, but, yeah, it works, I think. And then just a little area to sit over here, because I didn't really know what to do with the space. And it overlooks the kitchen, which I think is really cool. Anyway. This hobo knows how to climb. Let's head downstairs now, because that's where we'll probably wind up spending most of our time in this house, because... that is my storage area. So I have yet to move anything over here or put anything in it other than these few chests down here. And by the way, we went on an end raid with Emmy during stream the other day. And if you guys didn't catch that stream, make sure you hit the bell button. That way you get notified when I go live. Because I do stream here on YouTube. I don't use Twitch or anything like that. But yeah, I am going to be going live more often, hopefully. But yeah, on this side we... this is going to be a fun season. On this side, we have our furnace array. We've got some blast furnaces and smokers, I believe these guys are called. I couldn't figure out how to make these for the life of me. I actually had to look it up because I don't think I've ever made one in my life. But yeah, that is our house. But I think the next step is going to be to get some horses in here and start breeding them up. That way we can, you know, hang up the elytra, especially considering it's almost broken. Anyways, let's go grab some horses and we'll be right back. Well, guys, we did it. We managed to get a horse of every color. Well, I mean, technically the black one's not ours, it's Lilith's, but, I mean, we can still use it if we want to try and breed the horses together. But yeah, we managed to get a brown horse, a white horse, and a gray horse, which is really cool, and he's honestly one of my favorites that I have here. and I'll show you why in a sec here. We also managed to catch an imposter horse over there. He's brown and has some white splotches on him, and he moves from time to time, but we'll make him a horse. It's fine. We'll put a saddle on him and everything. Anyways, let's start testing out some of these horses. So we're going to start out with the brown one over here. So I chose each of these horses for different reasons. So this guy here, he's actually really fast, and I think he's above average for horses. I'll be honest, I haven't really used horses that much, so I don't know what's fast and what isn't, but to me, this seems really fast. So yeah, we can run around, and this would be really good for getting back to spawn really quickly. So let's set up a few jump tests here. So I know that they can sometimes jump 3 blocks. They can almost always jump 2 blocks, and we'll set up a 1 just in case we've got like a complete dud somewhere. So this guy here, he's kind of in between for jumps. So he can make it on top of the 2-block high ones, but I don't think this guy can quite jump 3. No, so this guy can't clear 3, but all in all, he's a fast horse, and he's got some decent hops, so, you know, we'll keep him. So let's throw him back in the stable here with his friend. Hey, look, we've got a different imposter this time. Anyways, let's move on to the white horse. This guy here is a little faster than our brown horse, and he's got good hearts as well. 12 hearts is awesome. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy is faster than the brown horse we have there. But unfortunately, he doesn't jump quite as high. I think he can still clear 2 blocks. Yeah, I think it was just barely, though. I'm pretty sure we'll not even make it close to 3. Yeah. Let's see if we can get a better perspective with this. Yeah, we're definitely not making anywhere close to 3 with this guy. So, fast, but no hops, unfortunately. So, let's throw him back in the stable. And we'll grab my favorite one, the gray horse. So this guy here, aside from looking really cool, is unfortunately not very fast. He's kind of a slowpoke, but this guy has mad hops. So check this out. I'm pretty sure you can make the 3-block high jump. Yeah, I didn't even have a fully charged jump, and we made it all the way to the top. Let's see. Let's just stand beside. I don't know why he did that. Let's stand beside and jump. Yeah, we're way clearing this. I wonder if you can make 4. I don't think horses can make 4-block jumps, but I'm curious. Oh my god, this guy can jump 4 blocks. So yeah, this is why I chose this horse, because, you know, mad hops. He's basically a bunny rabbit. Anyways, let's throw this guy back in the pen, because it's also turning to night, so we probably want to take a little nap. But the reason that I got one of each of the colors for the horses is because when we're breeding them together, we have a chance to get one of the 2 colors that is bred. So let's say we bred 2 brown horses. We'll pretty much always get a brown horse out of that. I think there's a small chance for a mutation of some sort, but it doesn't usually happen. But if we breed together a white horse and a brown horse, then we have a chance for either color or a mutation. So that's why I have one of each color horse, and also that's why I chose horses with a bunch of different abilities, because if I'm not mistaken, and to be perfectly honest, I might be completely wrong here, I've never worked with horses before, but it works the same with their abilities. So if we breed together someone with no hops, I'm looking at the white horse there, with someone who has mad hops, our gray horse there, then we have a chance of getting a decent horse for jumping. And as we keep breeding the horses together, they'll get better and better until we have the best horse possible. And that's why we have an empty stall here, because we're going to try and get the ultimate horse. And this is going to take a while, I'm not going to lie. So that's why I'm probably going to do it between episodes rather than on camera. Might even do it on stream. But yeah, that's the plan for our horses. Also, another plan for our horses is I want to make another stable maybe over the hill here. So the reason for that is I only have 1 empty stall, and I don't want to have to make a leather factory out of our extra horses, if you catch my drift here. So my plan is to make another stable, not like this one, more of just a stable rather than one coming off of a house. over that way. That way we can store our extra horses over there, and then if anyone else on the server wants a horse, they can come get one too. Because, well, let's be honest, horses are cool, and the idea this season was that everyone would be within kind of walking distance of spawn. I think we're the furthest ones out from spawn, but other people may want horses as well to get back and forth. So yeah, once I have a few horses together, that is my plan, to build a extra stable, and kind of between my house and the extra stable, I want to have rolling farms as well, kind of like we have at spawn. We're going to terraform this area up to make it look nice and pretty, and we're going to have wheat, potatoes, carrots, all that kind of stuff over here. That way when we do have villager trading going on, we actually have something to give them. Well, I think that's going to about do it for this episode. It's about 4 a.m. now, and I have to get this edited and uploaded for tomorrow. So this is where I bid you adieu. But I wanted to end the episode by saying welcome to all of our new subscribers, because we had quite the surge over the last few days. And yeah, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are enjoying the content so far. And make sure to check out the other Enigmites too, because they upload some really great content. I'm going to be working with 3 of them specifically over the season in our faction area, Mythically Emmy, Lilith7, and Wandleboy. So make sure to check them out on Twitch and YouTube. And also make sure to check out the other Enigmites too. You can find them through our Discord, discord.io/enigma. Easy to join. I'll have it in the description below. And yeah, I think that's where we call it for today. So thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to hit the like button. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.